Week 7, day 3. I had a all right night of sleep last night. Kind of woke up like about an hour and a half before my alarm went off this morning, and kind of just was like tossing and turning. But I had a pretty good shoulder workout this morning. I'm looking forward to a recovery day tomorrow to just kind of help my body relax a little bit. Still enjoying the food that I'm eating each day. I can start to tell that the calories are starting to dip a little bit lower. Not like in a bad way, not like I'm getting hungry or things like that, but I can just sense that I am getting a little bit less calories in. But one of my favorite things to have each day is my pre-morning workout. And each of these next few days, I'm going to talk about one of the ingredients that I put into that. It's from the Keto Gains protocol. Keto Gains is a group that is all about building muscle and bodybuilding while utilizing a ketogenic diet. And this is their protocol that they use on their lifting days, and they take this pre-workout drink to help give you some energy while you're working out, to also give you a boost in protein to help kind of start that building of your muscle, and to kind of limit any maybe some catabolism where your body would just be kind of consuming itself while you're trying to lift. So a couple days ago, I talked about coffee. That's one of the ingredients I put in there. The other day, I talked about creatine, which is another one. Today, I'm going to talk about the beef protein powder that I put in there. So the beef protein powder I get, it's a chocolate beef protein powder from a company called equipfoods. And the co-founder, or the founder of that company, Dr. Anthony Gustin, great guy. He's got a couple of books out there. He's got a wonderful podcast, the Natural State Podcast. And he's just got just a bunch of other stuff. He started the company Perfect Keto. Eventually, he sold that off to someone else, but just a great guy. And he puts every effort into everything that he produces if he's going to put it out there. He doesn't use any cheap ingredients or fillers or any fake foods or anything like that. It's all real stuff, which makes this stuff a little pricey, but you know that you're getting good quality, real whole food ingredients. So his prime protein powder is the name of it. There's different flavors, but I like the chocolate one. And pretty much what it is, one serving is about the equivalent of like a 4-ounce piece of red meat. And like within that, you're gonna have the protein, you're gonna have some collagen, you're gonna have some fat. And so they take that, they kind of reduce it down and then powderize it. So one scoop, you're looking at about 21 grams of protein, very minimal fat. I think there's like half a gram or 1.5 grams of fat. And then it's just a couple of trace carbs, like 2, 3, 4 grams of carbs. And then 1 or 2 of that is fiber. And the ingredients are really basic. It's just beef protein, chocolate, and then they sweeten it with stevia. And that's it. It's 3 ingredients. So it's super clean. And that's also why it's super expensive. Companies try to cut corners by putting cheap filler ingredients into their protein powders. I mean, you turn over some of these bags of protein powder or jars of protein powders, and some of the stuff that they put in there, it's just like, what is that? But they're using it as a cheap filler, and it definitely makes the cost cheaper, but you're not getting the real bang for your buck in that regards. But I put that in the shake because A, I love chocolate, but B, you get those 21 grams of protein, and it's super clean. And I definitely notice that when I'm lifting and I take this shake, I feel stronger, I have energy, I recover better. If I was doing cardio, like first thing in the morning, I would want to do that in a fasted state because you're going to burn more fat, which by doing this shake when you're lifting, because it's relatively a lower carb shake, that I think that there's maybe 10 total grams of carbs I put in it. My muscle glycogen is gonna use that up immediately, and then I should still be back into fat burning mode as I'm lifting. And I take this drink about 30 minutes before I work out, so I don't like take it and then hit the gym because I would probably throw it up. So I give my body some time to start to digest it, and then I'm good to go. So I put 12 ounces of coffee in there, regular coffee, just straight black. I put a 5-gram scoop of creatine in there. I put 1 scoop of my equipfoods prime protein powder, the chocolate flavor, in there. And there still are some other things that I put in there too that I'll go on these next few days and talk about. But I love it. It's even great, like if you just one of those people that you take a post-workout, like if you work out later in the day and you want to use it as a post-workout, it's awesome. It's fantastic. And it gets the job done. So check it out, equipfoods, prime protein powder. They have other things too. They've got pre-workout. They've got a clean carbs. They do have collagen. They've got something called colostrum, which I'll be talking about tomorrow. I put a scoop of that in there too. But yeah, definitely check them out. Equipfoods by Dr. Anthony Gustin. You can even look him up. He's got a book called The Keto Answers. He's got the podcast, the Natural State Podcast. He was one of the original guys to start the company Perfect Keto, and was one of the big first keto processed food companies to hit the market, which he sold, I think, a couple of years ago. But yeah, great dude. Fully respect him and everything that he does and the message that he preaches. So you can even search him, Dr. Anthony Gustin. Well, that's it for today. Please keep it locked in here on my channel. Like and subscribe, and continue to follow along with me as I go through this 26-week ketogenic bodybuilding prep. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.